Well, I will have to take now back another flare gun, probably. Can be found in Bunker Alpha. Yeah, another scam. Hey, yo, guys, it's me, ALFA. Welcome to Last Dinner Survival. So right now we're gonna be going outside and I will try to kill Greg because on the yesterday's video we were able to kill Cramp with like 4 AKs. So this time I'll try to kill Greg, and Greg requires a bunch of flare guns, and hopefully I will have enough flare guns to shred them. And other than that, I feel like it will be easy peasy fight. He does have a bunch of these not Gregs, but they spit a lot, and I feel like we also need a high DPS weapon. So we're gonna take a couple of more AKs because I still have guys some AKs, so let's take him. Oh, and I do have some flare guns, so I am gonna take like 3-4 flare guns. You know what, I feel like that is too many flare guns, but still better more than not enough. More. And I still should have some of stashed AKs somewhere. Let's check out how many AKs do I have left, dude. I should have some AKs. Okay, maybe not in this metal room, guys. Let's go to our another metal room, and maybe we're gonna find some AKs over here. Oh yes, indeed, baby, we do have a couple of AKs here. Oof. So I will actually count how many AKs I used, but I want to save those AKs for the crawlers. By the way, fun fact, guys, I had full trunk of AKs here, and I still have a couple of AKs, but they are silenced, so I don't want to use these silenced AKs, but I had a bunch of AKs and I used all of them, so that's sad as well. And I don't even know where I used them, probably on those events. So now let's take some medkits and let's go. Let's try to shred Greg, and he does have a possibility to drop a kitty pattern. I would love to get a kitty pattern because it's a unique item, and at the same time, when you're further in the game, the only thing that you can get here is unique items that you still don't have, so that's why we're gonna try to do this. I do have enough 8 kits. I do have, well, I think I'm gonna take here now another set because, I mean, I feel like this SWAT set is gonna be enough, but let's take better one so that we don't look like a noob. You know what? It's better to take a full SWAT set, and let's go, baby. So let's count how many M16s I'm taking. I'm taking 4 M16s, 1 AK, and 4 flare guns, right? And also, last time, for those who didn't watch my live stream when I was trying to kill Greg and all those other bosses on the live stream, I was able to kill Greg. I was able to kill Greg, guys, once again with my first try. Not actually with my first try. I died because I didn't know that I can't stand on spits, because those spits actually do a lot of damage. But I was able to kill Greg, and I didn't really know that I had to use flare guns. But this time I know that I'll just start shooting Greg with flare guns super quickly so that he just dies faster. And that's it. Easy as that. So I'll try to take M16s, and I mean, let's start shredding Greg. Here we go with our flare guns. Here we go. Now we're gonna take M16 and we're gonna kill those not Greg. Sorry that I wasn't talking here during the fight. It was just really freaking... Okay, they're gonna start spitting and I have to shred them ASAP, because the more they spit, the more Greg will be able to heal up. So I have to kill them as fast as possible. Here we go, one of them is dead. Okay, they're spitting basically everywhere, and with these spits, the freaking Greg will be able to heal up, but they're so fast. What the frick is going on, dude? Oh my goodness, they're spitted everywhere. I feel like that Greg is just gonna be able to restore his health. What's going on? Here we go. Now another dude is gonna come out, so I'll try to shred them just like that. I have no idea if that's even worth it or no, baby, but whatever. Let's try to use an AK here now on those dudes, because it looks like they like to freaking survive. Oh my goodness, peeps. What is going on? But this is definitely fun. What I would say that this event is definitely way more fun than anything that I've done here. Okay, I have to make sure that I don't walk on these spits. I feel like I'm just gonna use so many weapons. Well, I will have to take now back another flare gun, probably. Nothing happened there as well. God damn it. So I'm gonna go back, take back my weapons, and I think that I'll have to take more AKs because... Or maybe I shouldn't take them. God damn it. I don't even know if it's worth it to use flare guns on that freaking dude. I feel like it's just better to use AKs on him and then just use flare guns at a bit after when he starts running away. So as well, once again, guys, you might call me, oh my god, Zark, you're such a noob. And I mean, you would be probably right, but at the same time, I didn't really see those 2 spits. I thought that I'll be able to heal up quickly, but I just had to spam whenever I walk through these spits, probably. God damn it. Well, I think I'm gonna take more AKs, which I wanted to leave them for Cramp, but I don't think I'm gonna be killing Cramp anymore. I feel like Cramp isn't worth it, so I'm gonna use the last AK stash that I have here just to kill that dude. Hopefully I'll be able to take my loot without them attacking me, because if I'm gonna lose those AKs, if I'm gonna lose everything that I had, it will be very sad. And I feel like AKs are go-to weapons to kill those dudes. I do know that probably it's easier to kill that Greg, but I feel like some people say that Greg is easy to fight, but for me it looks like it's actually kind of harder because they spit everywhere and he's just gonna heal up himself. But what I'll try to do is use AK, and when he starts running away, I'll just take a flare gun, because I don't think that flare gun does that much damage. I feel like with AK, I'll be able to do way more damage way quicker rather than just using that thing, if you know what I mean. And I don't know how much damage do those spits do to my armor, so let's just hope that my armor is not completely shredded into tiny little pieces. Here we go, healed up, fully hydrated, let's go, baby. So here we go, I am back at this event, and hopefully I'll be able to take back everything from my body. Where did I die, though? Oh, here we go, this is my body now. Okay, this is not my body, of course. I'm totally wrong. Where is it, though? I mean, last time I was able to pick it up, but probably I died over there. I wish that actually they spawned my body pretty close. Hopefully that dude is not gonna attack me. Here we go, I was able to pick up everything that I had. Very nice. So, I do have my AKs. Let's now sort out my inventory so that I know what to take. So here we go, I do have 3 AKs and like a flare guns. I'll try to kill him with 3 AKs and 2 flare guns. Hopefully that will be enough. If no, then I'll start using my M16s. So let's try that out, baby. Let's go, I guess. I was able to bring him. Oh my god, no way. Oh my god, you didn't see that as well. So welcome back, guys. I'm back at the barn. Let's equip all my set. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's try to sort out inventory once again. So here we go. It's kind of sorted out. I think I know what I will take now. And let's try to kill him once again. And hopefully this time I'm not gonna die like an idiot. Here we go. He will probably most likely spit at me. Gonna shoot. Okay, for some reason I was still standing. I don't understand why that spit has such a long range. Look at that, guys. He just healed up basically all of his health. What the frick? Well, that's just annoying. We're gonna try to kill it with M16s. We will see how that's gonna go, guys. I'll try to be very patient. They spit and they walk. Okay, one is dead. Okay, can't really reach him now. Spit and one is dead. Here we go, not Greg. Okay, probably another dude is gonna come out now. Another Greg, baby. Maybe spit, or maybe flare gun is actually kind of worth it. I have no idea. Here we go. Just spam that heal button. I shouldn't maybe... Oh my goodness, that's it. We're almost dead once again. I just have to probably spam my heal button all the time. I don't know if I'll be able to kill it. Like, they healing up all the time. Maybe I'm killing Greg kinda wrongly because he just keeps walking on those spits all the time. And I don't think that there is something that I could do, probably. Let's actually take another stack of 8 kits. Oh my goodness, almost died on that spit once again. Let's take another M16, because it's just gonna be broken. Here we go, let's try to kill another Greg ASAP. Kill them, and let's try to heal up now once again. Just spamming that heal button. Another nut Greg, he's still alive. What the frick, dude? Look at that, they're spitting everywhere. How am I supposed to fight it? And probably that nut Greg has like what now? Freaking as well, almost full HP. And he just runs back, of course. Of course. Of course, full map is covered with these pits, with that goop. How was I able to kill him with my first try, guys? How? Range of that goop is too big, in my opinion. They spitting everywhere. Here we go, one nut Greg is dead. Another nut Greg is gonna die pretty soon. Let's try to take an AK, I guess, and... I have no idea, guys, what's going on now. Okay, almost died. And another nut Greg is coming out. I was just spamming my basically healing items like crazy, but I don't think I was supposed to do that. I'm just wasting my weapons. Why am I even doing this event, guys, to be honest? Those dudes are spitting now everywhere. All this area is covered with freaking goop. I'm literally just shredding my weapons. Is it worth it? Like, totally not, guys. This boss is totally not worth it. If you want to fight them without glitches, it's like literally almost not worth it. There is gonna be dudes in the chat telling, Will Sark, you're doing it wrong. Whatever, guys. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. Look at how many weapons I freaking used there. I'm not gonna go back, pick up my weapons, and I'm gonna get out of there. What's the point? You have to shred like 1,500 health every time. I do know that when you fight him, you spit and you have to dodge to the other side. But the point is, these dudes spit so randomly. They don't stay in one place. Those not Gregs. You can't actually develop a proper strategy because they keep walking in different sides. And it's like, it's not worth the weapons. Like, loot that the Greg is gonna drop isn't worth at all. How was I able to kill him last time as well? Again, with AKs. I used a bunch of AKs, like probably 4 or 5 AKs to kill those not Gregs, and then I was able to kill Greg itself. Like, after all that fight, and I brought him only to 500 HP because he keeps walking on those spits, and basically there's so many spits, and you have to be so careful because they do so much damage so quickly. And it is possible to kill him, as I killed him on my live stream, but to kill him once again here, I don't think it's worth it. Let's check out how many weapons I have left, because I use so many weapons, and I do know that probably I wasn't doing that properly. I could lure them around to the other side, but there's so many spits, and you can't really lure him around everywhere. Like, killing him isn't even probably worth it. Like, some people would say that it's kind of worth it, but in my opinion, it's like, I definitely don't think. Like, look at how many weapons I have left, guys. Like, I do have still a bunch of weapons left, but they are almost half broken. Like, I have like only one full durability AK. I had so many M16s, and I lost most of them. Like, killing him isn't worth it at all. Maybe let's try to kill them with, like, freaking flare guns. Like, I'm just gonna waste my weapons now. Like, that's it. I'll try to kill them with flare guns. Like, that's it. With these not Gregs. I'll try to kill all of them with flare guns, guys. If flare guns aren't gonna work, then that's it. I'll give up here on that event. Here, we're gonna try to go back now so that he... Look at that. He still heals up there. He still heals up. Like, what am I supposed to do now? He's just gonna run in front of me. That's it. Like, screw him. Like, frick it, guys. I'm not gonna do this. I'm just super mad at him. It's like, oh my god, Zark, you just can't kill him. You're too noob. Too many weapons to use. Like, I was shooting him and he's still 1000 HP and he just ran back. I went on purpose to the other way so that he doesn't heal up, but he was still spitting and still healing up. It's like, it is possible to kill him, but at the same time, he's gonna disappear in a couple of days. So I'm not gonna bother here developing a proper strategy on how to fight him, as he's gonna disappear in a week. And loot from him isn't worth it as well. Like, you get one weapon and like maybe one C4. Even if I get that kitty pattern using all those weapons, isn't worth it. I killed him with my second try on the live stream. I'm not gonna do that again, and it's totally worthless. I killed him. I got that trophy, imaginary trophy, that I'm able to kill him, and that's it. I don't have to do it ever again. I don't have to prove anything. I just basically shredded through half of my weapons. So what I would suggest you guys, that killing only Klaus is worth it. Those other two guys aren't worth a gun because they don't drop anything good. So don't worry about it, peeps. Finally, I proved to myself that it's not worth it. Well, zip gun. I don't want to delete any zip guns. I do know that there are going to be some people who won't agree with me that it's worth it to kill them, but I mean, they don't always drop C4s. If they had like 100% drop rate of C4s, then I would say that maybe it's worth to use their weapons, but they don't drop C4s all the time, and sometimes you might use their weapons and you're not going to get anything. I mean, that 1-2 steel plates is kind of fine, but I just prefer to probably recycle my batteries. So while these bosses are very fun, if they stayed in the game all the time, then maybe it would be worth it to fight them, but you're just going to purge through your weapons insanely, and it's just kind of sad. I do know that it's probably there is a better strategy on how to kill that Greg rather than just using your spraying and praying how I did there. I feel like I wasn't doing it the most efficient way possible. I'm pretty sure there is a better way to do it, but at the same time, guys, like, is that way gonna be like 100% better? They just spit everywhere and you're dying so quickly because you can't actually heal up super quickly. You're just walking, and if you walk on that spit, and the problem with that spit for me is that it has way bigger range than it shows. It shows like such a small range, but at the same time, the range is like that. So what is the point of that spit range then? Like, I'm not saying that these bosses are bad. I feel like these bosses are definitely really fun, and props to devs for coming up with these bosses, because I'm pretty sure they spent a lot of time developing these bosses and they were pretty fun. I'm not saying that they're bad, but I feel like the loot that they drop isn't worth it, at least in my opinion. Maybe if you're using the proper strategy, but to develop that proper strategy, it's like, I don't want to use any more weapons. Like, that's too many weapons to use on Greg. Like, the point is, if you are sleeping on guns here on Last on Earth, then yeah, sure, go for it. Go kill Greg, go kill all of these bosses. But for me, like, whilst I do have weapons, I don't want to waste all of them, because this is not how I got all of my weapons, by wasting. So I want to save up as many weapons as possible. I already wasted on Greg too much on my guns. And I think that most of you guys would agree on that. I wouldn't say that it's not worth it to kill Greg, but like, even for me, when... Oh, we got some presents. Let's check out what we got. Well, reindeer's head. Get out of here. That duct tape is trash. Well, why, Sark, didn't you take the reindeer's hat? Because it's gonna disappear anyways. What's the point to keep it? I already have like 2 or 3 reindeer's hat in my inventory, and even if they won't disappear, what's the point to keep that furry thing inside of my chests? But the point is, like, I wouldn't say that I'm here a pro player, right? Because I don't think that there is such a thing in Last on Earth as a pro player, but I am, like, I've been playing this game for over a year, right? And I'm kind of advanced here in the game, right? I do have enough weapons to go and try out such things as go and kill Greg, right? Because I'm pretty sure a bunch of newcomers won't have like a couple of chunks of weapons to go and try out and not lose those weapons, right? So I can go and try that out, but still, like, even for me, loot is not really that much worth it. Like, even if he dropped 1 C4 and 2 steel plates, it's still not worth it to spend that many weapons. I killed Cramp and I got totally nothing for 4 AKs, and AKs are really great weapons. 4 AKs, guys, like, it's not worth it. Like, killing Klaus is definitely fine using like 2 weapons, but everything, Klaus drops the same loot like all of those 3 bosses. I do know that maybe there is a better strategy to kill it. I'm not sure, guys. If there's a better strategy, if I was doing it totally wrong, then fine. But don't mention any glitches there in the chat because it's not fair. I don't want to be killing those bosses with glitches. It's not fun. And that's not how these bosses were intended to kill. So if I was doing it totally wrong, which I think that I was killing the Greg totally wrong. Like, he spits once, right? Then he still stays on his spits and he recovers his health. Why the frick does he recover his health? He's not spitting under his feet. He's spitting in front of himself and he's still healing himself. Just those little things piss me off, but that's still totally possible to kill him. If I just had like maybe 6, 7 AKs, I would still keep grinding. But I don't want to use my AKs. I think I mentioned that multiple times already, but I am really, really greedy when it comes to my AKs, and I already used a bunch of them on Cramp, and Cramp gave me totally trash, not rewarding loot at all. So that's just sad, guys. So in my opinion, Greg is a scam, Cramp is a scam. Don't try to kill them. Unless you have a couple of chunks in AKs and you want to do this. I'm pretty sure you don't even have to use AKs there. You can kill with M16s, but still, you're going to use a bunch of weapons. I mean, he spawns 3 Gregs every time. So if you're going to be able to take like... That's a lot of weapons. That's a lot of weapons, guys. From any side you look at it, that's just a bunch of weapons. Unless I'm total noob here in the game and I don't know what I'm doing, which might be a case. But I would love to get that kitty pattern. Look at that, guys. Can be found in Bunker Alpha. Yeah, another scam. So yeah, guys, I think I told everything and all my opinion about that Greg, because whilst I was able to kill him on the live stream, like almost with my first try, but for that I used AKs, and used that many AKs to kill Greg, I feel like it's just not worth it. Like, really, even if he dropped an M that, even if... Well, so I think, guys, that it's totally not worth it to go and kill it. Like, did I get another event? No, they didn't get here another event. Probably those 2 events have to disappear in order for another Santa Claus event to spawn. So I was able to kill, guys, Greg on the live stream, and I did use a bunch of AKs, but even if you dropped a C4, I still don't think that loot is that much worth it, because like you have to use like 4 AKs probably there to kill that not Greg and other dudes, because, and it also depends on where they're gonna run. Like, sometimes these not Gregs, when come out, they start running pretty quickly in all different sides, and if you don't have an AK, if you start shooting him with M16, they're gonna run basically to a totally different place, and then they start walking around the place and they start healing themselves up. I mean, I'm talking about not Gregs. If you don't use an AK, if you don't kill them fast enough, and sometimes they just walk to a totally different place. They don't usually walk on the same side. At least that's from what I've noticed. I might be totally wrong though. And Greg is just freaking Greg. It's annoying me. I was able to kill him once, but I still don't think that loot is totally worth it. Like, if you have spare AKs, like, yeah, go for it. But for me, loot is not that worth it. Like, just 1 AK. If it dropped a milk ore, then I'd be grinding there. I'd try to kill him. If he dropped a milk ore, then I'd go for it. But like for 1 C4, like, I'd prefer to go and do hard mode bunker in alpha bunker. You know what? Let's actually go there and reset it. Because using all of those weapons on Cramp, if you add up all the weapons from Cramp and Greg, even if they both dropped a C4, I feel like if you just used up all your weapons, if you saved up all those weapons just to do hard mode bunker, I feel like you would do more at that alpha bunker rather than on those Gregs. You would get more loot back. You would get those 2 C4s, and plus you would get more hard mode bunker items. Plus you have a chance of getting a milk ore. So, at least these are my 5 cents, guys. I might be totally wrong again. I might be totally bad at it. It's just like, I was able to kill them. I don't think... They are pretty unique to kill. I'm not saying that they are very hard, and I'm not saying that they are very easy, because it's easy to kill a toxic spitter, but it's not easy to kill those bosses. It's kind of hard to kill them, and you have to have guns, but I don't want to waste my guns on something that's not worth it. And I feel like most of you guys would agree, because it's just better, like, to kill Cramp and to kill Greg, you would need to use probably like at least six AKs, like 6, let's say at least 6 AKs if you're not using any glitches, right? And with those 6 AKs, I can probably clear like 2nd and almost 3rd floor on hard mode bunker, and I just get more loot from there rather than just freaking grinding those 2 bosses. So on Greg and on Cramp, not gonna go there once again, unless there is a better strategy, which I didn't know, but as of right now, guys, let's go to Alpha Bunker and let's try to open it up, and let's try to open up a couple of crates. And also, guys, I would like to point it out that if just because Greg is not worth for me, it might be worth for you. If you really need those C4s, if you really want that kitty pattern, which I would love to get it, but I mean, using all that weapons. Maybe there will be a better way to get that kitty pattern. So if you want to get that C4 and maybe 2 steel plates, if that's a lot of loot for you, then yeah, definitely go for it. Shred your weapons. It's gonna be fine. But for me, it's totally not worth it. I think I've said that multiple times already. So there's gonna be people I know in the chat saying that, wow, you just can't kill Greg. You're doing that a totally different way. You're doing that in a bad way. But no matter from what way you're looking at, you'll have to shred at least like 3 AKs there. You can't kill him faster than with 3 AKs. Here we go. We got, guys, 1 Glock and some more stuff. If Cramp at least dropped better loot, like Cramp dropped totally trash loot, and now Greg, even if he's gonna drop his C4, it's not gonna be worth it. I just wasted my weapons. Whatever, we got 2 more Glocks. Wow, that's a Glock party. Whatever, let's take now another military set, some more other trash. But it's a little bit sad. On the live stream, it looked everything looked a bit different. But I mean, everything just depends from what weapons you're using. Because on live stream, I was using AKs. Because I keep wondering how I was able to kill him like so quickly, but I used AKs and a bunch of AKs on that thing, even without any flare guns. So I think that was pretty much it, guys. If you agree with me, if you think that I'm total noob, then leave that definitely in the comments down below. If you think that I'm right and that Greg is not worth it with Cramp, if Greg and Cramp are not worth the kill, then definitely leave that comment down below as well. So make sure to check out my horror visage let's play. Just click here on the first card and you'll go shift away there. Click here on another card and you'll go to Last Dinner Survival Epic Video. And I'm uploading such videos on YouTube every single day, so make sure to drop that subscribe button and notification bell to not miss any future videos. Also, guys, drop that like button while we're at it, and peace out.